Okay, Scare Friends, this is gonna be great. Hold on to your seats, grab your sides, because they just might split. It's time for another episode of The Grimm Show. Hey Scare Friends, welcome to The Grimm Show. And if you haven't seen us before, well, I don't know how that's possible since I've got so many videos out there and you could solve that problem with a like and a subscribe. But if you are new to the show, my name is Mr. Grimm, and I am the owner, designer, and the mask builder at the Grimm Stitch Factory, GrimmStitchFactory.com, the finest Scarecrow masks on the planet. And if you're looking for a really cool Scarecrow mask, you might want to drop by my site and check it out. And keep in mind, Scare Friends, that my masks are only sold through me on my website. That's it. Anywhere else, you're getting scammed. So that's a cautionary tale from your old buddy, Mr. Grimm. Now, today on the show, what we've got are 3 masks. Now, why I brought them on the show is because they're really cool. They're customized versions of a popular mask I have on my website, and the most popular mask this season, the Field Reaper. Dramatic pause. Okay, so these are 3 masks based off that design that clients wanted just to tweak a bit. So I thought I would bring them on the show, show them to you as nice examples of what you can do, and then I gotta ship them out. So, without further ado, let's bring on the first Field Reaper custom. And here he is. Whoa, look at that one. That's a beauty. Now, this one had only 2 custom requests for it, but, you know, by and large, most custom requests are only about 2 or 3 things. All my masks are customizable on my website, so you could just, if you come up with some ideas, just let me know, and I can usually accommodate. So, for this one, this client has gone with what I call the helmet version. The helmet version has no neck and it has no chest piece. And the reason for that is this particular client is going to be moving through the haunt, doing a lot of action. And they want a lot of vertical and horizontal neck movement. Okay? So if you're doing a lot of that, or even if you're doing stuff like riding, like some people ride bicycles, or maybe you're on a tractor, or maybe, you know, you're giving hay rides. It's always good to have that extra mobility. And the other one they wanted is the blood. Now, this particular client only wanted blood on one side, which is a pretty cool idea, because if they're in their haunt and they're looking like this, and then a haunt patron stumbles near them, they can go boom. That's pretty creepy. Yeah, I really like the one side. Looks really nice, really effective. Yeah, so that is the first custom work on the Field Creeper. Now, what makes this particular mask so unique, and I'm speaking of the helmet design, is that it also has 16 gauge wire right under the lip here. It also has, as all masks that I do have, 16 gauge that runs up the jaw. So that allows you to take each mask and you can pinch it in or widen it to fit your own facial jawline. That is a really cool design perk with all Grimm Stitch Factory masks. So that's nice. And also with this Field Creeper, this is a really heavy duty piece. It's 100% hand-laid, stitched, formed sack burlap. As I always say to friends, there's no latex and there's no silicone. So it's very lightweight, it's extremely hard and durable, and you can wear it for hours in total comfort. And the great thing too here is behind all this crazy blood and twine, there's a slit for breathing to make it even easier and more comfortable than it already is. Okay, so that's the first one, the Field Creeper Custom Helmet version with half blood. Let's move on to the next one. We're gonna put them over here. All right, next one. Okay, this next one is really different. This one really goes off the reservation. Look at this. So this particular client He didn't want straw, he didn't want the neck, and he didn't want the chest piece, because he's going to be an action actor. So that's what he wanted, just this look. So the advantage of this is very, very clear. If you have no straw, then all that intricate stitch work behind and on the side just pops. All right, it pops. You can really see all that intricate stitching and twine work and all that mottled gray material that's underneath. Yeah, that's really cool. Now, the biggest custom service that we did on this mask was we eliminated that triangle nose. You'll see on the first mask, you'll see that nose there. That three-dimensional triangle nose that juts out from the face. This particular client didn't want that. He wanted something noseless, or it wasn't protruding. So he wanted all this cool twine, and it's very hard, by the way. It's not going to unravel on you. It's hard twine. He wanted all the hard twine to work its way up into the nose bone. Yeah, that's really cool. And maybe next year I'll steal this design and offer it for everyone. Anyway, so that's the other custom design. So he had no straw, no neck, no chest piece, and he wanted the nose completely altered. Really cool. I love this one. Okay. And finally, we have this one. This one is another one that features blood. Now, I brought this one on. It's not a super detailed custom. The only custom actually on it is the fact that the straw has been removed from the front. So this particular client, he preferred to have the front stand out as something that's blood-soaked. So he wanted something that was more eye-catching in that respect as opposed to straw, which he feels is already on the head as it is. So, no straw in the front and extra blood to make it pop. Now, when you're dealing with Grim Stitch Factory masks and you're dealing with blood, it is a very time-taking procedure to apply blood to these masks because there's no silicone and no latex. So the blood doesn't just sit on top of the mask. This is heavy sack burlap in many layers all built up. When I apply blood to it, it soaks into the burlap. So I need to shear the blood out, I need to apply it in many layers, and I need to layer it and build it up to form a rich, dark concentrate that sits on the burlap as it's built up. So I'm not going to lie to you, Scare Friends, it takes time to do that. But I think the results are really cool. Anyway, Scare Friends, I hope you liked this show where we brought you all these cool field reapers. Yeah, wonderful. Anyway, if you like my work, if you like Scarecrows, by all means, check out grimstitchfactory.com. Whoop, there it is. There it goes. There it goes again. Whoop, there it goes. Check out grimstitchfactory.com. I am also on Facebook. You can check out Facebook, Grim Stitch Factory, which is really cool on Facebook because I often show a lot of masks that are not on my website because I do one-off custom designs because, well, as many of my followers and clients and fans and friends know, I just like making Scarecrow masks. That's what I do. I make Scarecrow masks. I'm Mr. Grimm, and you've been watching The Grimm Show, brought to you by the Grim Stitch Factory. So, until next time, this is your old buddy, your confidant from the cornfield, saying, keep it scary.